Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. This is Real Talk with Amira. Just making a quick response to a post I had made. The post was that some successful athletes have been raised by a single mother. I think it said 15, and I really don't know nothing about athletes, but it said 15. Maybe it's 10. Some of them are incorrect. That really was not the point, how many. The point is that some of the people that, these men who are always talking about single mothers, I'm not going to be with I'm not going to marry a single mother, blah, 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 blah. Some of the people that you really admire, some of the people that y'all are, head over heels for, have been raised by single mothers. That was the point. Not whatever people were making it. But and there are some great artists, actors, athletes, politicians. There are some great people who have been raised by single mothers. That was really the point. And I've been hearing some other things about, how men won't marry single mothers. Well, that's the problem with our society. No one's married. There are too many single mothers. Kids are not being raised by two-parent households, which creates a lot of stress, depression, anxiety, animosity in children. Probably more so to men. And you hear all these men talking about, oh, I'm not gonna marry a single mother, but you out here making them. You're out here making them. Oh, I want this type of woman. I'm gonna do that. But you out here making single mothers. You got a 3-year-old. You got a 2-year-old. You got a 1-year-old. Some of y'all got 5 kids, 7, 10. But I'm not gonna marry a single mother. Now that's ridiculous. That's really ridiculous. You can create as many as you want, many single mothers as you want, but you're not gonna marry one. Now, if that doesn't sound insane to you, there's something wrong with you. And then you also and that's fine that men don't wanna. That's fine that you don't want to date or marry a single woman. We're kind of really focusing on marriage. People should be getting married. And even those men that say, oh, I'm gonna get me a single woman with no kids, that's who I'm marrying. And then you have kids with her. And then, by God, you end up divorcing her too. So what did you still fucking create? You created a single mother again. Half of marriages end in divorce because we're so fickle about marriage. So even though some of these actors, some of these men, they talk about, oh yeah, I'm gonna get me a single mother, a woman with no kids. Half of y'all gonna end up divorcing them. Some after you have created children with them. So guess what? You're still creating a single mother. And we wonder why, the fabric of America is so fucked up. We don't have families. We have people out here, single mothers struggling by themselves. And not all people struggle, but a lot of them do, especially when you start out with kids on your own. And a lot of men, it seems like misplaced anger. You're not mad at these single mothers. You're mad at your damn daddy that left you. You're mad at your daddy that wasn't around. You're mad at your daddy that didn't help take care of you like he should. So talk about who you really mad at. Don't talk about single mothers. Because they messing around with men just like your damn daddy. Talk about who you really mad at. Not your mother, who was left to take care of all the responsibilities. Don't be upset with her. Be upset with the one that left. The man who created a single mother. And some would say, well, you're placing all the blame on men. Who's supposed to be in charge of everything? Who's supposed to be the leader, the protector, the head of the family? Why would I not place more blame there? And yes, women have a part in this too. But who chooses marriage? Women? No. Who's in control of marriage? Men. So men, stop creating all these single mothers and you won't even have to date any of them. And that's my point. And being a single mother and, you know, another man coming into that relationship with you and the mother-child, of course that's going to be different. Some people say they can't handle that. The kids are gonna rebel, and I'm sure that does happen a lot. But I think we already don't know how to handle relationships. We already are dysfunctional. A lot of us, unhealed people, having come to, you know, resolutions in our own hearts. And then some of us, we don't communicate well. We don't know how to compromise. You know, it's my way or the highway. You don't have any compassion or empathy for people, even children. Oh, do this. I said do this. You know, we gotta have some communication here. Especially you're raising an older adult child with a woman, or a teenager, let's say, even preteens. You know, these kids have been with their mom for a very long time. They're gonna have some expectations, just like you. And if people sit down and talk about those expectations on a regular basis, I think it would be a lot less, oh, you ain't my daddy. You know, and our kids, they're fucked up too. Social media, the culture of America. It's a lot of problems we have. But yeah, that was my main point, that some of the people that you admire have been raised by single mothers. And it's not the end of the world that you're dating or marry a single mother. You know, we always want to get upset over stupid things. But yeah, you can create some more. You can create some more single mothers. How many single mothers have you created? Oh, I got 4 baby mamas, but I don't want to date one. I don't want to get married to one. That makes no sense to me. That sounds crazy. And that's my point. You're creating them, but you don't want to date or marry them. They're good enough for you to create kids with, but not to marry. So where's the problem? Who really has the problem? Men or women? And like I said, some of the people that you admire have been raised by single women. It's not the end of the world. And stop creating them if you don't want to marry or date them, or marry or get into relationships with them. Stop creating single mothers. It's doesn't go together. But that's my point, you guys. Just wanted to say a quick word, quick response. And this has been Real Talk with Amira. Peace.